I recall over a decade ago, during a time of fruitful daily meditation practice, thinking to myself, someday you're going to stop meditating and all of your worries and suffering will return. My best and most honest answer to that was, that's okay. And I meant it from the bottom of my heart. There was nothing I could do about it in that moment. And in fact, suffering is not a sin in the world of mindfulness. It is the result of ignorance. Ignorance of how the world really is and how it works. Knowledge and insight set you free from the cycle, but without steady practice, such freedom can fade back into the painful imprisonment of suffering. Now, over 10 years later, I can say my prediction was right. Having fallen out of my mindfulness practice long ago, I have blindly stumbled right back into the maze of suffering in which ignorance binds us all at some point or another. The calm, accepting way I was able to accept my potential future failure now maddens me to my deepest core. How could I have not cared that I would soon be cast back into anxiety and depression? It wasn't a matter of not caring about my suffering. It was about accepting what was available to me in the moment. I also have access to the stable center even now, if I would take the time to practice the meditations. I took on the mantra, that's okay, early in my meditation practice. Couldn't focus well today? That's okay. Fell asleep during breathing time? That's okay. Regret not going to bed earlier last night? That's okay. Worried you're going to miss that job interview? That's okay. Because in the end, you can't change the past or the future. You can only accept what is happening now in the present. Whatever happens during that time period, that's okay. It helped me as a beginner not to stress about meditating correctly. Acknowledging the distractions and suffering right now is enough. That is the basis of meditation to begin with, observation. And when you spend all 20 minutes of practice time thinking about your big vacation to Disneyland next week, that's okay. Because in the end, you noticed that is where your mind was in the present moment of your meditation session. The only way to fail at meditation is not to try.